Hello, YouTube. Mr. Scorpio A65, aka Azazel A65 in game. Uh, I wanted to talk about, what do I call it? Let's call it, let's call it what it is, a piece of crap. So today I want to talk about a piece of crap that pretty much you have no choice in whether or not it goes on your computer or not. Well, you do, but you don't. What I mean by that is sometimes, well, in my case, it's two times now that I didn't have a choice that I had to would have had to install this software. The first time was back, I want to say it was around 2011 or 2012. I had an RPG fix I needed. I wanted to play an RPG.
SNM, aviso de inundaciones repentinas hasta 1100 pm. Evite áreas inundadas.
Okay, thank you for that. Really, thank you for that. If you guys are wondering what that was just now, um, we're currently under some weather advisories, and they just sent it a minute ago, and it interrupted a video in English, and that version was Spanish, obviously. If they send it again in Chinese, I'm just gonna like just forget about recording this. But anyways, okay. So I was wanting to play an RPG. I specifically wanted to play Final Fantasy VII, but I could not find the game at the time on eBay or anywhere local at a reasonable price. All right, because it was getting hard to find. It was a PlayStation 1 game, no longer in production, and some of the copies that were on eBay back then were like $800. Because they were collectible, black edition PlayStation 1 game. If you don't know the difference, PlayStation 1 games, the original release game was in a black label packaging. And once it sold like 1 million copies, I think, it went to greatest hits, which is the label most people know. But all that aside, so during my RPG craze where I wanted to play one, I was in Walmart and I was in the gaming aisle, and I just happened upon this game. This game is Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. It's a really good hack and slash RPG. It's old, but it's good still. The graphics, they don't look too terrible. But so I picked this game up. I read the requirements, and that's all I read. And I bought the game, and I brought it home. I put it in my computer, installed it, double clicked on the desktop icon to play the game. Lo and behold, I'm greeted with a screen saying I have to install another software to even be able to play a game that I physically had a copy of. Now, I think you guys by now know where I'm going with this. The software I'm talking about, which is Origin. This piece of crap right here. Okay? I don't think it's fair that they force you to use their software. I don't think that's fair, especially if you bought a physical copy of a game. You should not need this. Another thing I don't think's right about it is, now I don't know if it's for sure or not, but I don't think there's any offline support in Origin. And what I mean by that is Steam. If I want to play a game on Steam, that doesn't need internet, then I can start Steam in offline mode and play that game that don't need internet. On Origin, I don't think you can do that. I'm not for sure. Another thing that I noticed today. Okay, so yesterday I bought a game on Steam, and right now at the moment, Steam is doing a thing with EA where they're selling some EA games on Steam. Okay, and EA is, who made Origin, whatever. The devil here, the turd, so to speak. Um, so I thought, well, I've already got Origin anyway, where I had Kingdoms of Amalur, so I was like, it's no big deal. So I bought a couple of EA games from Steam. Well, the other day, I went to launch Titanfall 2, and Origin popped up saying something about cloud saves. Well, it caused the game to never launch. I don't know what happened. So I went into Origin settings and disabled cloud saves. Relaunched the game and that fixed the problem. The very next day, today, when I launched Titanfall, it asked me the save thing again. And I'm thinking, okay, I went into settings and I disabled cloud saves. Why are you still asking me about cloud save program? Really? Are you that shittily developed that you can't remember I changed the setting? But this program, you know, I know why they did it, and the reason I think they did this is quite simply out of greed, okay? The reason I say that is, okay, this is my home, all right, on Origin. So it shows my recent games up here at the top, but look right underneath, featured games and deals and more. All right. So this is all a ploy by EA because they're a greedy company to sell you more games. And back when I first installed Origin on my computer, it actually worked because, let's see, I'll show you my library. Right after I installed Kingdoms of Amalur, a few days later, I noticed Dragon Age Origins and I bought it. And I had nothing wrong with the game. It's a really good game too. But that's why EA is doing this though. It's all about greed. So they can show you the next best game. You know? Which, if you want Origin, then that's fine. If you don't want it, they shouldn't force you to install it if you bought their game. See what I'm saying? They force you to do it. Which I'm sure, Steam might do that too, but I don't know. They need to not do that. You know what I'm saying? It's not right. Or if you're going to force people to install something, make sure at least it's perfect and it works great. Steam works great. I've not had hardly any issues with Steam whatsoever. But yeah, so that's the end of my rant. Uh, like and subscribe if you want to, or dislike it if you're an Origin fanboy and you want to dislike me for that. Go ahead. Or if you're an Origin dev or EA dev and you want to dislike it, go ahead, do your thing. Um, but I would like to know your guys' thoughts on Origin. What are your guys' thoughts on it? I want to know what the world thinks about being forced to install something on your device that you have no say in. If you want to play the game, you have to install it. It's kind of like communists. It's like EA is a dictator. You know what I'm saying? If you want to play our game, you have to put our stuff on your computer. You have to put our bloatware if you want to play our game. That's my thoughts on it. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Like I said, like, subscribe if you want to. Laugh about our little interruption with the weather service there. But peace out, guys. Till next time. Game on, game strong. Peace.